And we're back. Okay, next one's Hero Comics, hate mail, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments I got from YouTube and DeviantArt, both computer and phone, usually, and that are there's in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on, please. This person is really angry that I'm saying that you should stick with reality instead of fantasy. So it's really sad. So, that's like, you really seem read more. Someone says, Hero Comics, what truth? Where's your modern science to back you up? The volume button kind of is in the way, but it's okay. Volume button's not in the way that much. Okay, here it is. Okay, the volume button goes in the way of this one. This person says, please get rid of this transphobe in the comments here. I'm begging. This is stressing out a lot of trans individual comment section here. This reality is coming into our fantasy. We're trying to have a fantasy here where we are the biological sex we say we are. Through lies and deceit, but disguising ourselves, poisoning our bodies, getting our bodies mutilated to look more like the biological sex we want to be. But this guy's coming in here and saying that that's wrong according to the Bible and science. You gotta stop him. So it's a what the F is a womb? I don't cuss like every other word. And someone said, and I'll see if he is animation says, sorry, I'm just seeing this at this time. I only remove people if they're sending excessive somethings, to get all the whole comment. Oh, yeah, here you go. Here she is. She says, I'm sorry to see this. At the time, I only remove people that are sending excessive slurs, cyberbullying. Obviously, that may change in the future, but that's how I've had it. Hero Comics has conversations with others, and others are open to engage if they want. I want people to have discussions and listen to one another, even if our thoughts or something are not aligned the same way. However, I agree this is probably not the best place to do so. Hero Comics maybe a good idea would be to start your own comments on this video, as the discussion has obviously gotten a bit derailed from the original topic. No. Please read the room that you here are stressed, because they're getting fooled into reality instead of fantasy. Their fantasies are being destroyed by reality. You are more than welcome to make your own comments so that people can respond to there if they want to discuss and engage further with you. So it says, wow. This person says, wow, I never thought a trans individual would be okay with transphobic, bigots, dehumanizing, and invalidating other trans individuals by destroying our fantasy. And someone said, then that person says, I guess even the owner of this channel has internalized transphobia. Basically, she wants to debate, but someone else does not want to debate. And I say, welcome to reality, where there will be people who disagree with you, and that there is nothing wrong you can do about it except accept it. Accept it. That's amazing. Those words. And I say, another name for uterus. I spelled it like it sounds. I guess it's spelled womb, W-O-M-B or something. The point is that we get the word woman from it. Woman from it. And then I say, sorry, but I will go wherever I need to fight against this stuff. Yeah, they're angry about that. Someone says, Yo Cox, no, smiley face. She is for not lying because his biological sex. Probably all trans people know that sex and gender are different from each other, but then why are you saying you're male though? For each other. And also, the reason why trans people transition is dysphoria. Bad stuff. Discomfort in one's biological sex. So they lie. Thank you. You know how much it hurts to be called she and a girl when you're born with ovaries. The truth comes out. You're angry at the truth. That's not good. And you're a trans guy, a girl wants to be a boy. You probably weren't here complaining for no reason. That sounds stupid. You're just living our lives by lying. I say you are living them wrong. You hope that your disguise is good enough to fool as many people as possible, and that is deception. All trans people know that their gender. Read more. Dang it. Oh, there you go. Also, trans people do know the gender and biological sex are different. Why do they lie about what biological sex they are by how they dress, sound, and what pronouns they want to be able to use for them? Because it's lying. Go. So it's trans rights and human rights. No, they're not. Trans rights are ridiculous. You want rights for your lies, and that's no. And I say trans rights are unnecessary. You're already gonna go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom. You just want to go to a different bathroom to validate your lies. Get out of here. Trans women are women. No, trans women are men who want to be women. And I say no. There are men who want something they can never have. Get out of here. I had to ask you why you're so fixated on this topic. Just because I get it. No, not just because it gets my religion, because it's part of my religion, not just like an ERS is. So let's see what God. So, that's that one. So it's murder and all this other stuff. These are other sins. People can congratulate each other for lying to people, and that is wrong. It is wrong. Someone says, I'm guessing you were dropped as a baby. More like insulted by the transgender lifestyle as an adult. So stealth is lying. Yeah, so it goes. Always are a reproductive organ. That's me. That's female. Someone says, hero comics. Always are a reproductive organ. Yeah. That's female. They don't have a gender. No, they don't. But they do have a biological sex, though. Female. And he's male. No, she's female. It's one of the saddest things ever. Again, if you're talking about the difference between biological sex and gender, male is biological sex. Female is biological sex. Man is supposed to be a slang term for biological sex, male biological sex. And woman is supposed to be a slang term for female biological sex. But they're trying to say, no, I identify as this thing. They're like, no. Like, no, always not have a gender. I have biological sex, though. I say, yeah. Someone said, I can't went to my mom 5 times. I go, no. She deleted your comment, but I don't even care if you did. Did you even watch the video? I was like, I did not delete my comment. Why would I? It was awesome. And I did watch the video. The saddest is your mom, her mourn the deaths of these people, but not realize why they died. They were not born wrong. They were born wrong. They were doing wrong. So, like reality. So like sound voice we get the word from it. You're right about one thing. I shouldn't just comment here. I should branch out. So I'll start a transgender ministry. Yes. I'll start a transgender ministry dedicated to showing people that there is no need to transition because you are you now. Very important to know that. You are you now. You have a body that is different than you. That may not be what you like, but this is what you get. That's how you go. So I said, what I got? Thinking they're upset. Stuff like lying to me. The person, male for one. Nope. Female. I don't know. Oh, it's all good. No, we're talking about sex. They have a gender, though. They have biological sex, though. Female. Anything born with them is female. Because it is. Yes. Someone says they avoid going to the doctor if the doctor is discriminatory against them because the discrimination is enough to damage people's mental health. Why do they? Because they become suicidal. They don't want to become suicidal. So they lie. They're trying to get rid of reality, which is bad news. They have to learn that take that stuff off the table. There's no suicide. Take that stuff off the table and start working on learning to live in reality. It's very important. This person says if they have access to gender affirming healthcare, lying healthcare, then they have no reason to avoid going to the doctor. Their biological sex isn't a problem as long as the people around them recognize and expect that their gender or what they want, which is not always the best thing to do. It's a social concept and separate from sex. But the problem is when talking like, okay, yeah, Jimmy, you're going to need to get a gynecological exam. You got to check your vulva. You got to check it. I had to check your vulva. Sally, you got to get a prostate exam. Check your prostate. That's medical. That's biological sex. You jerks. You got to learn to live with that. Anyway, for sex. And they aren't experiencing levels of dysphoria that make them want to literally tear their bodies apart. Fear. That's what that is. I say, if someone feel feelings like that, feelings like that, shouldn't they be told that those feelings are bad and they should learn to accept them, their bodies enough not to want to self-harm? That seems like a better solution than to indulge them in their transgender delusions. They must learn to change their truth. They for the truth. Because the truth will not change for them. Go. Someone says, I am born and raised Lutheran. I'm still sick of people compared to people like you. And someone says, they avoid going to the doctor because, suicide, I don't want to suicide. I say, well, too bad. People are going to try to put you in a group with all, I say, well, too bad. People are going to try to put you in a group. I'm going to get rid of this beard. It's starting to get on my nerves here. They're going to try to put you in a group of others that stereotypically do what they think you do. What you need to do is continue to tell the truth about what you really are like to help educate others so they realize that they are wrong about you. That's what everyone needs to do instead of lying about their biological sex and trying to disguise themselves to trick others and treat them like they want. That's why I hate the transgender lifestyle so much. People are trying to lie their way through life instead of telling the truth. How much time do I have? Got a little time. The truth. Most people transition is dysphoria, discomfort. I said, you are living them wrong. You hope that your sex is good enough to fool as many people as possible. That's deception. Most trans people know their gender, about the sex different. Why do they lie? Be warned. Oh, yeah. What was that? Yeah. How much time I got? Okay, a little more. I see you deleted your comment, but I don't even care. Did you even watch the video? I say, why would I delete my comment? It was amazing. Someone else is doing it because they're too good. They have no defense against them, so they try to hide it. Thankfully, I have my shows. I'll screenshot all my comments and talk about them on my show. Take that, lies. Yeah.